What U Sezzin internet, my name's Lukazlade and welcome back to some SezzCraft. Last time we were here, we had a thing there that doesn't look like that anymore. As you can see from this time lapse, I demolished and rebuilt. As I said, I wasn't happy with it. Thought it looked a bit weird. Thought it looked awful. I didn't really like it, so I destroyed it, rebuilt. I think it looks a little bit better. I'm still in two minds about even having anything there now. I'm not too sure. I feel like I might eventually take it down, but for now I'm going to keep it there, and we'll see, because I've got other things in mind that I want to do. So as you can see, I have some random circular pillars. Another time lapse for you, a little small one, but I made up some of these pillars on each end. They're all on each end now, and as you can see, I've never made circles before in Minecraft, like circular platforms, so it took me a while to figure out, but they're on all four platforms now. If we take a look through the firework, Lukazlade, we have all of them going round. That is the start of my next idea to extend this base up, because obviously we've got this little triangular bit here, and I couldn't think of a way of how to kind of extend this platform up anymore, because obviously now it's on glass. So I've come up with an idea. So try and picture this with me. These pillars, these pillars that are here will eventually go up, and then we'll create them all linking as a platform to the center point up there, and then that's how we can extend it up even more. I mean, that's like quite cool, and it'll make the base look even bigger, just having them pillars going up. They're not going to be straight spherical. I'm going to kind of have them going up, then a couple blocks out, then going up, so they kind of get fatter and fatter as they go up, so they're kind of like inverted, like triangle things. Maybe not that fat, but you know, so they're slightly getting a bit wider towards the top. Then also, my next idea for this project is, so obviously we've got this little house thing here. What I'm planning on doing is kind of getting rid of the walkway that goes along to the other base and creating that as like an underwater base type thing. So they'll have like a swimming tube that goes from the bottom of this one underneath. Maybe not swimming, I might just drain it out with some sponge, but it'll be underwater instead, so you don't have the full direct platform going in, and then you can come in and then maybe have like a bubble bear or something to bring you up to that level, and then you can walk in. That's kind of the idea I've got. So I may leave that floating by itself and destroy that last, but we'll eventually probably take away that walkway linking them there, and then I don't really know from there. Another thing is, off camera, last time I was on, I've not been in the server in about a week, by the way, since last recording, but before I didn't record, let's go on my statistics. I've been fighting some wither skeletons quite a bit. And some withers. I was trying to create the platform a bit bigger, and I just kept fighting them while I was doing it, just watching stuff. I think I was on for about 3 or 4 hours just doing that. And I got ourselves 5 Nether stars. I would have had more, but I don't need more. So I left some skulls at Dan's base for him because he's only got the 1 beacon. So I thought it'd be nice and leave him, I think, 9 with the skulls, so he can get another 3 beacons. Because I don't need that many more right now. Let's do a sleep. Let's make it think. So, yeah, running away. That is what I've done. So we've got some beacons. So obviously we've got the 4 platforms as well. I'm going to have a beacon in each one of those platforms shooting up, but the beacons aren't going to be sat there, they're going to go down. So if we go to, let's start on the back platform first actually. So if we come to this platform and dig, so I'm going to have to dig these lights out. You can see these are full of water. I'm going to have a job of using my sponge and draining these out, but oh, I don't have shovel with me, do I? This is all gravel. Hang on, let me get my shovel. As I was saying, so if we go down here, I'm going to dig these out. Maybe not the full pillar down, but I kind of want to go down to bedrock with these on either side and then link them all up, if you get what I mean. So the full of all these floors will all go down towards bedrock. Hopefully I don't hit lava. And hopefully my conduit actually reaches all the way down here. I don't know, I'm hoping I don't. There we go. So 5 is probably where I'm going to go. And then what we'll do is we're going to mine all these out. Oh, it's got a bit dark now. Do I have torches on me? I don't have torches on me. Dang. But anyway, oh, I've got a sea lantern. What I'm going to do is dig all these out and dig this full floor. I'm going to have to work out the coordinates, but basically this full underneath will probably be the mine for now. I'm going to mine it all out for materials, but I'm going to do something with it eventually. But I want to make it so it's perfectly lined up, like with this middle platform going along to that one. But obviously if we put beacons at the bottom of all of them, it should be an easy job. So before I build any of these, it's best to do the mining first anyways, because I'm going to need a lot of different materials to do so. And also, if you remember in a previous episode when I was talking about colour palettes and what to use, I completely forgot about this block. Polished andesite. How did I forget about that block? I mean, I don't get a lot of it as much as I do stone, but we are definitely putting that one to use. That blends so good with the base. But yeah, they're going to require a lot of mining. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go do some mining. I need to get some iron. I feel like there is an iron farm somewhere. So I don't think I've got enough for all my beacons to put down. Got enough for one for now. So I can put one beacon down, but do I even have any obsidian left? No. So I need to go mining for obsidian so I can get the beacons. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go put the beacon down. I'm going to do some mining. And then I'll catch up with you when I've done that. Alright, so now I've got the beacon set up. This took a little bit longer than I remembered. I always forget how many blocks to place. But I've done it. Got the beacon set up. I just need to dig back up to let the water back in. I sealed it off because it was rather annoying trying to dig with the water under here. Put some sea lanterns down for light. And as you can see, where are my diamonds? Oh yeah, but that is the front where the center chest is. Then we're going to go strip that way and kind of clear out along, and then hopefully work our way around to the next one and so on. So this is going to be a big project. So I'm going to make a start on that. I would time lapse it, but I don't really feel like there's any point. It's literally just me digging it out. So I'm going to do as much as I can, and I'll let you know how my progress goes. Alrighty then. So as you can see, I have put the beacons in place. I don't mind too much. I literally just, I wanted to put the beacons in place so I knew exactly where to go up to. And if we go to this one over here, I completely forgot about something. So I dug down, did the thing you're not supposed to do in Minecraft, dig straight down, but it's fine because I've got water flowing down with me. But as I was going down, I noticed a hole. That's not that hole. This hole. This is my old mine. I completely forgot about it. And we've got some spare shulkers here as well. And iron for an old beacon. So I can pick all this iron up as well, and these shulkers. I'm going to leave them here for now. But that's going to come in handy. Oh yeah. So I forgot about this area that I decided to make my new mine with the, you know, the whatchamacallit, abandoned mineshaft that I always seem to find. But all these beacons now are resting at the bottom of Y5, and they're going along. And if we go back out, let me just eat first. I'm gonna go to the one that I originally did. If I can get there nice and smoothly. So obviously this beacon here is haste 2, the rest are only haste 1, so I need to go and make them all haste 2 to make it easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect them all up in a line, so it's going to be like a cross roads in the middle. And I also started digging in the wrong area, it was this way. As you can see, got diamonds everywhere, diamonds, diamonds. I'm going to leave them there for now. But we can make it all the way down to the crossroads there. We have the other beacon. So I'm essentially going to do that, so then there'll be a cross pattern in the middle that we can get to. And then I can just dig it all out. Look, more diamonds. More diamonds. I haven't got any on me, but I've got like 10 already in my shulkers in there. So yeah, that's the deal. So I need to make this one haste 2. Make it the room similar to that one. And then go across. So that is what we're doing so far. Good progress. Didn't take too long. And obviously with 4 haste 2 beacons matching this full area, that shouldn't take long at all to do. So I'm quite happy with that. So let's carry on with the old mining process. Okay, so I just finished constructing another haste 2 beacon in this area where my old mine was. I took down all the old beacon and things from up there and moved it to where it should be, and the positioning just lined up correctly with this area. That's so cool. I just found that so satisfying. I didn't even realise that I'd be at the same level. But yeah, that's second haste 2 beacon constructed, and I need to go mine some more across to the other side, and then we should have our crossroads done. And I'm going to need a lot more iron. And I also don't think this area will fit in line with what I have planned with, so I may have to wall it off eventually. Why do I do these things? Alright, so I've got all 4 beacons in place, and I've been mining for about an hour, getting them all sorted, and I've cleaned out quite a big space. I don't think I've been mining for about an hour, but I've been at it for about an hour anyway, and as you can see, we've made quite a little bit of progress. There's quite a lot of mobs down here as well, because I don't have enough lighting. And we also hit a lava lake. We have a massive lava lake underneath here, so this is going to be a bit of a problem. I also think this is a slime chunk down here, because slimes just keep spawning like mad around here, which we could do something about. We could maybe make a slime farm around here somewhere. Not that I'm ever really in need of a lot of slime, but I mean, it could be something, I guess, that we could use. But yeah, so this is the old mine. Here's 1 beacon, and I've started clearing out this corner, so then hopefully it'll be a big square matching around to the other beacon. And then obviously I've got 3 more sides to do, so it's quite a bit of a big space, which is good. This is something I can do over time, especially when I want to try and gather some resources, which will be good, because if we come over here, we have all that granite, all that diorite, 1, 2, 3 full shulkers, and a little bit worth of stone. Then my silk nearly broke, so I had to use my fortune, and then we have 2 and nearly 3 of cobblestone shulkers. They're empty, and then we've got some gravel here and quite a lot of andesite, some dirt and some random drops. I also managed to get a level 1 shard, which actually, let's see what this level 1 shard is. A beast 1. It will give me a chance to give me strength. Ooh, that's nice. And then all of them, 24 diamonds from my fortune, along with the 35 ore from my silk. Stacking a bit of iron, coal, lots of coal, which I'll need, lots of redstone, some more lapis finally. So we've got quite a bit of things, and that's only from probably, I'd probably say it was probably about 40 minutes, not even that worth of mining. It's probably about half an hour worth of mining, to be honest, because I spent an hour just setting up the beacons. I had to borrow some iron from some server mates, so hope you don't mind. I'll pay for them if you want some money for the iron. I mean, you've got a massive efficient iron farm, which I do want to do myself in the base. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take these shulkers back up. Let's get my silk touch back. Take the, I need this one, that one. They can go in there. And then let's get rid of some of this stuff. And we'll take some of these resources back up top. And then I can maybe start building something. I can show you what I'm going to start on anyway. And then we can go from there, I guess. So let me gather these up and I'll see you up top. Alright, so I've sorted everything out now. We managed to get like a stack and a half of diamonds from that diamond ore, which was amazing. And we've got way too much stone, and that obviously... Oh no, why do I always do that? No, come on. Where did that place? Where did that place? Oh, I'm going to have to go on the back of this. Sort this out. I hate when it does that. Oh no, it's down to cobblestone. So now I have silk touch. Oh my god. Well, anyway, let's load it from the back. I'll just do it that way. I'll swap that out with a different one. Let me just do that so I get an even amount of smelts. But anyway, yeah, we sorted. I sorted everything out. Now, as you can see, I've got lots of everything, and I just need one bit of stone there just to make an even smelt. But yeah, we're gonna put 2 shulkers worth of stone in the super smelter and get it all smelted up, which should give us quite a lot. So let's just fill that one up and then fill that one up, which should be all of it when we get it all out of these. They're empty, yes, and then put that in there and boom. Like so. Turn that on, and my favourite part is when the whole furnace is just turned on. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, I'm going to leave that to smelt up. And then I need to go repair this axe. So I'm probably going to go do that now. Why have I got that in there? There we go. Let's put this protection scroll in here. Where it should be. So I'm going to go repair these tools, and then I'll do a little bit of building, and I'll show you kind of what I'm going to be working with, and then we'll probably continue with that in another episode. But yeah, let's just go repair these. I shall be right back. Pickaxe is repaired. We've got some items still smelting. Oh yes, we've got quite a bit. So I did say I wanted to use andesite, but I feel like I'm going to run out very fast using andesite. I will incorporate it eventually to the builds. I'm going to start on this one. I think it's probably the best one to start on. Maybe? Question mark? Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go up a few blocks. I'm going to say like 2 each side, and then it will eventually obviously get wider on the outside. I don't know when to start going wide with this, but I feel like maybe 3 high should probably start widening out. I'm not sure though. Let's just get the shit. Yeah, 3 high, because 4 high, because I want the door to be at least 3 high. 3 high here. So if we call that the top, and then do the same around, like these. Okay, maybe not 3 high, maybe it's 5 high. But you get the picture. So we're just going to go around like this, and then after this one is when we'll start widening it out. So obviously we're going to need quite a lot of stone, is hence why I'm not going to use andesite for the actual structure. I'm just going to go with... Damn it. I'm just going to go with the stone. It will match the rest of the base, but then we'll use andesite. Maybe it's the floor on the next level, to be honest. So it gets darker on the top, because andesite's a little bit darker. I really do like the andesite block, but it's not as common as stone. So if we call out the base structure of it, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to come out a block. So if I just do like this front section, you can get the idea. And then if we go 3 high here, and then it'll be the same again. So okay, 3 there. And the same again. And then we'll kind of get the idea of what we're going for here. 3 high again. And then you can kind of see it slightly gets wider, and obviously we'll do that all the way around the build. These diagonal ones are going to be the bit of a pain, but yeah, so they're going to get slightly fatter as they go up, and then they'll merge with the top. Might have to go less blocks the higher I go, just to make it that slightly wider, but that's essentially what's going to be it for all the towers. So I'm going to do that another time. I'll probably time lapse it at some point, or at least one of them, so you can get the idea. But guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Do remember to subscribe for some more content, and I'll see you next time for another SezzCraft.